Cairo, the United Arab Emirates arrested an Egyptian presidential candidate to deport him to Egypt, his lawyer said Saturday. The move against Ahmed Shafik is the strongest indication yet of the length that the United Arab Emirates is willing to go to protect Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi from any real challenge in his expected campaign for re-election next spring. Mr. Shafik, a former Air Force general and a former Prime Minister, has lived in the United Arab Emirates since he narrowly lost Egypt's only free presidential election, in 2012. He had said in recent days that he intended to run again, but the United Arab Emirates had blocked him from travel. Mr. Shafik, who arrived back in Egypt on Saturday night according to security officials, now faces possible treason charges or other legal action in Egyptian courts. After he announced his intention to run, several pro-government Egyptian television hosts denounced Mr. Shafik as a corrupt traitor. Private lawyers supportive of the government began filing legal actions against him. Alerted by an ally of Mr. Shafik that he might be deported, the New York Times tried to reach him by phone Saturday. In a brief interview, May Shafik, one of Shafik's grown daughters, said her father expected to fly to Paris that night. A short time later, Ahmed Shafik's Egyptian lawyer, Dina Adli, wrote on Facebook, "The Emirati authorities have arrested Lieutenant General Shafik from his home in order to deport him to Egypt. We have lost contact with everyone. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy." Mr. Shafik ran for president in 2012 as the candidate of Egypt's business and military establishment. He lost the election by about 2 percentage points to Mohammed Morsi of the Muslim Brotherhood, whom el-Sisi later removed in a military takeover. When Mr. Shafik fled to the United Arab Emirates, prosecutors were investigating corruption charges related to his tenure as Egypt's Minister of Civil Aviation. Mr. el-Sisi, then the defense minister, ran in a largely ceremonial presidential election in 2014. In a leaked phone call recording, Shafik said he would not run because the vote would be a farce. Mr. el-Sisi won with over 97% of the vote in an election that observers said fell short of international standards. New York Times.